Hello, hello. Welcome again to the channel. Today I'm in Toril, sort of in the heart of Toril, I would say. I decided to make a video, uh, yeah, just to show what it's like, just walking through. I didn't really have anything planned when it comes to making the video. Today I've got the stabilizer, so the video should be more stable as I walk. I hope so. I'm filming horizontally as well. I was able to find a pretty cheap stabilizer. As you can hear, it's quite loud. That's a common thing in Philippines. Sooner or later, I'll be investing in a new microphone as well. But I'm glad I was able to get the stabilizer to work, although it's in a kind of precarious situation. It's working, so that's good enough for me. So the video should be a lot more stable, a lot better looking. So see how it goes. Yeah, you can see here a lot of just miscellaneous stores, etc. I think I'm gonna head over to the Toril Park and just take a walk and talk about whatever comes to mind, and probably read a verse there. You can see a gas station with a lot of jeepneys. I don't normally ride jeepneys because, to be honest, they're quite uncomfortable, and as a big dude, it doesn't work so well for me. And I sweat a lot, so I kind of feel bad for my neighbor. But yeah, last video I was actually walking towards Toril, although I didn't get exactly into Toril. But today I'm actually in the heart of it. I might even show you guys like the grocery store, like a local grocery store, just to show you what it's like. Although I know it's going to be quite awkward, even as I walk right now, I know it's quite awkward. And I'm probably getting a lot of looks, but hey, got to step out of my comfort zone. And this is one way of doing it. I'm actually really happy that the stabilizer seems to be doing its job quite well. Although, to be honest, recently when I bought it, it's like my phone is kind of messed up and I got to send it for repair. That's another story. Some side road. Just going to be going straight though, because from what I understand, here's a ukay. It's just essentially like secondhand clothes, secondhand shoes, everything secondhand, and it's quite cheap as well. It's about like I would say, if you want to buy one item, sometimes you can get lucky and get like one item for 10 pesos, which is like cents. I guess the highest price, if it's new stock, it could be like 100, which is like $2 for like a nice shirt. Usually they're very decent. Like most, I would say most, if not all, my clothes are secondhand. You can get lucky and find some good stuff too, like brand clothes, etc. I know some people get put off by the idea of secondhand, but in Philippines, it is a way of life essentially. Yeah, they're really good at picking out things. My wife has a really good eye for finding like good clothes, secondhand shops. But yeah, today it's about like 9 o'clock, I think, 9 a.m. And yeah, I just decided why not, even though, again, I'm in a public area. Decided not to pay attention to the people around me, I guess. Here's another area you can see. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the customary "Hey Joe" to really make this video complete. But there's a lot to do, like within Toril. I mean, it's mainly just an area where you can go shopping. They've got a market as well, like a marketplace that is pretty good for meats, vegetables, very cheap. But yeah, ukay, public markets are a common thing here. Honestly, when it comes to like buying meats, I usually have to go to the market. It's a lot cheaper. Although yesterday, I thought about it. I should have maybe recorded a little bit. I went shopping just in a regular like supermarket indoors. I just bought the things that I needed. It would have been cool to show it maybe next time at another point. Planning also to cook something for today. It's a recipe I saw online on YouTube. Sort of like a Big Mac taco. The video was in Brazilian, so I don't know what he called it. Or sorry, Brazilian, Portuguese. uh, yeah, but it looks pretty good. Basically like a Big Mac, but it's just on a tortilla. I might even record like me making it, or at least show the final product at the end of this video when I get home and edit things. I'll try to include it. But yeah, this is sort of like the hub, I guess, Toril. I hope my video is not looking too off. I'm moving it around my camera right now with the stabilizer. Seems a little bit slanted, but it's better to be slanted and for it to be shaking all over the place like it previously did. There we go. I'm setting it up a little bit better. Okay, that should be better. But, whoa, okay, I almost tripped and ate dirt. You can see here, oh, I can't, let me see if I can lower it down. There, yeah, you can see there, there's some rebar that's sort of hanging out, and I just tripped on one of them. So I'm gonna walk on the side of this area, I guess, in the dirt. Yeah, there's a park here. Guess we'll be walking here. I've been here before. Usually it's crowded, like in the afternoon, but it's still morning time, and I'm not even sure if it's open. We're gonna find out together, I guess. But yeah, I just decided to do this to make a video today because why not? Although, I'll be honest, recently I felt discouraged because my phone has been having issues. I really need to repair it. It's got a bulging battery, etc. And it's been hard to actually there we go. We got the Hey Joe today. I'm not going to say anything in response. I'm just going to pause this 1 second. Okay, so I'm here at the entrance, but it just says exit. I don't know if I'm even allowed to enter or not. So if not, I guess we'll just go forward. I guess I'll show you like the area over to the side. I might even go over to the marketplace, just to show you what it's like. But yeah, I got the customary Hey Joe by kids. I usually just ignore it. I don't say anything. Like I don't even respond. Kind of pretend like I'm deaf, I guess. Because if you respond, it's just not worth it in my opinion. I don't want to be mean either. I mean, they don't mean any harm by it. I don't think. Sometimes it can be done as in mock, I guess, but I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. As I was saying, like my battery, everything is bulging. The seams are kind of coming undone, so I've got to get that repaired. I think I can do it for cheap. Honestly, my main goal is just to get like a brand new phone at some point, but that's not even a close. It's not even close to becoming a reality at this point right now. The best thing that I'm going to invest in, I guess, will be another stabilizer. I'm planning like a DJI one, which is, from what I've been told, the best brand. Also for microphones as well. And I'm going to set that up and buy one of the microphones. Just get the whole set. It's a bit expensive, but it'll be worth it. It'll help improve my content. And it has good noise canceling as well, apparently, the microphone. So that'll be good when I'm able to get it. I had it in my shopping cart, but it quickly sold out, so that tells me enough that it's probably a good product and it's worth investing in. I gotta wait because we got the tricycles coming by. You can see the tricycles. I'll just wait until they pass by and we can go. This is the Philippines, quite chaotic. You gotta be careful. I gotta be careful now as I cross the street and everything. Guess I'll show you like Chowking. There's a crossing here, so I can just walk past. There's a little Korean store here as well. I might right over here in the gas station, right behind the gas station, essentially. They have pretty good products. I was actually able to buy some good olive oil as well for very cheap, like 1 liter for about 20 bucks. Not too bad, but yeah, here we go. Let's cross. Okay, we're crossing. Oof. But yeah, this is Chowking. Let's see if I can show you. Oh, I'm getting used to this stabilizer. 1 second. Sorry, I just completely messed it up because I wasn't even sure what direction I was pointing the camera. I'm trying to get used to it. So up, everything's kind of inverted when it comes to controlling this. Yeah, this is Chowking. It's not the best. Like I said, I think I mentioned in my last video, I saw a sign about it. Basically Panda Express, but Philippine version. Uh, it's all right, but it's not something I would, like, oh, I'm really having a craving for Chowking. It's not that good. Yeah, here's another area. Looks to be a little bit congested, but we'll get through it. Yeah, recently it's been kind of tough. I bought this stabilizer that I'm currently using that thankfully is working well enough, good enough at least, despite everything. At first it wasn't working, and I had to really try again. I almost gave up. I felt like giving up recently, even on like my channel in general. Not making any more videos, just discouraged overall. One moment. Okay, I had to fix it a little bit. I think it'll be better. It's not so slanted now. Somebody's property here. Yeah, we got the crowds. That's fine. Hey, morning.
Morning, my friend.
Good morning. Excuse. Okay. Went through the crowd. Some traffic on the sidewalk, essentially. A little bit weird. I guess it's just a taxi area where they wait for customers, I think. Yeah. Now we're heading towards the market at this point. There is a convenience, and I might enter it just to get something to drink. Once again, every time I take a walk, I've got to make sure I have something to drink. Because last time, I was starting to get mush mouth, probably because I was in the process of getting heat stroke. I'm joking, but yeah, it wasn't the smartest thing. But yeah, as of recent, it's been kind of difficult to find the encouragement or the motivation to make more videos. Okay, yeah, sorry, got a bit distracted. Oh, here's a random chicken, random rooster. Okay, had to show it. Morning. But yeah, no. Wow, this is quite distracting. This is my first time kind of like in a crowded area just talking, and it feels very awkward, but oh, God, give me strength. Quite a busy day as well because it's Sunday. I think on Tuesday, like when I normally video, it's usually like on a Tuesday. I think it would still be crowded, but it would be much better. I don't know, there's something going on over here, as you can see. I don't know what this is. It looks like a government thing, I think. Not entirely sure. Yeah, you can see, very crowded. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's got to be something to do with something governmental, I think. Maybe some. Wow, I actually have no idea. This is quite crowded. Like a bunch of people today. Not the regular. So that tells me there's something important going on. Like I have the faintest idea. There's some peanuts here. I don't know if you saw it. You can't see what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna go in, but I'm gonna go around. Okay. Oops. Man, this camera's takes some getting used to. Okay, let's get through.
Morning.
Morning. Oops. Okay, just walking past, I think. But yeah, we got through. Got through the crowd. That's kind of out of the norm. But it is Sunday, and I guess there's something going on, like some kind of project, some kind of. I have no idea, to be honest. I'll have to ask my wife later if she has any idea what that could be. But yeah, I've been discouraged, and I wanted to give up. And to be honest, even though I felt that way deep down, I don't want to give up because if I give up, then the enemy essentially gets what they want, and all the effort that God put into, making this channel a reality goes to essentially waste, and I don't want that because I am grateful. Hello. That was more pleasant. It's always nicer when there's kids that say hello. Actually, not too long ago when I think it was when I recorded my video actually, or maybe after. No, might have been the day after. I'm not entirely sure. There was a little child that I saw that had looked at me. It's in one of these trikes. See if I can cross. I'm not really paying attention to how I'm crossing, which is not the smartest thing to do. But yeah, I saw a child. Gave me a really bright smile. Very cute. I think we already passed. We passed the area for the market. I'm gonna have to turn around again at some point. Oh man. But yeah, welcome to Philippines. Traffic and yeah, a lot of obstructions and some chaotic back roads. Man, I don't know where I'm going. Frozen yogurt though, oh, nice. That'd be good. It'd be perfect for right now. I don't know if it's even open. It says now open, but maybe we can go here. Oh, here. Yeah, I see it. Yoza. Oh man, my camera. Yeah, this is going to take some getting used to, so forgive me as I'm adjusting to the stabilizer. It's not like a selfie stick where I can point. Yeah, the frozen yogurt thing seems to be closed, but I think we can walk down here. It's a little more quaint, peaceful. Yeah, all right. Yeah, the stabilizer's not bad, but I'm still planning to get the DJI, like I mentioned, and it comes with other. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I found something here on the street. This is actually called, I think, breadfruit, and I forget the name of the seed that you eat. You're actually not meant to eat the the fruit. I mean, you can, but you can only eat it when it's unripe. Once it's become ripe, you can't eat it, I think. But what you do, okay, I remember the name. What you do is essentially you get the seeds from that fruit, and then you boil the seeds, and it's called calamansi. And I could say it's essentially like potato. It's a seed, but it tastes a lot like potato. The texture is like potato. It's pretty good. You just sort of eat it like with salt. You can add sauce. Last time I dipped the seeds like in some barbecue sauce. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to my camera. Oh man, what a mess. It's the first time with the stabilizer though, so bear with me. And I might cut out some stuff, so we'll see. I actually don't think I'm going anywhere. I think this is a dead end, to be honest. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna have to take a turn back. I have no idea where I'm going. Oh no, okay, it curves. Okay, so it's probably leading somewhere. Yeah, this is just ab-libbed. But yeah, the Comanche is pretty good. Uh, you can see some trees actually. In my neighborhood, there's a Comanche tree, and last time there was a bunch of breadfruit, I think in English, but they had fallen down from the tree, and my wife had picked up a lot of the seeds, and we brought it home and boiled it. Pretty good, actually. Like I said, I ate it with some barbecue sauce. Pretty cool to see that. There's a lot of other like fruits and things that you can find that are wild. Like one of my favorite fruits, I'd say, would be the red banana. It's basically just a banana, but with a more mild, almost like a banana pudding type of flavor, I would say. It's more subtle, less sweet, but still sweet enough, and I like it. And it's also pretty large, like a banana you would get in the market. Uh, I've got other bananas such as cardaba, which is what they use to make banana chips, and it's pretty good. Yeah, we are in the back roads. I really don't even know where we are, but I know how to get back. At least it's a straight road. As long as I keep going straight, I'm gonna find somewhere familiar. And if I get lost, oh well, I've got Grab. I can just use Grab to call a taxi and get home if need be. But no, I think this leads back out. Should even lead to the market, maybe. Could be wrong though. But yeah, it's been discouraging as of late. But I'm sort of just trying to suck it up. really had a hard time with sin, etc. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. I think I just came into a residential area. You can see, like, it's a bit awkward. I really hope I went the right way. I'm not going to a dead end. That could be a possibility too. I think I probably did hit a dead end. Let's see where I'm going. Yeah, there's nothing there. All right, this is awkward. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think I just hit a dead end. I did. I went into back roads that led to a dead end. Oh no. Okay, I'll get back. I'll re-record once I get to where I am, where I need to be. Okay. Yeah, we're back. I had to turn around and walk all the way back. We're almost near the road where we first entered again. We got a doggy again. What the dog doing? But yeah, this is really new for me because usually I'm filming next to the road. There's not a lot of people, and I just, yeah, usually have a better plan. But again, sometimes there's no time for planning. It's just go for it. I'm glad I got to show you guys the breadfruit. Actually, that fruit that I picked up probably could have been salvaged as well. Like, I probably could have taken seeds out from it. And maybe let me see if I can find it again, where it fell from. Did I pass the area already? I think it might have already. Yeah. I'm guessing there's probably, it fell down from a tree. No clue. But that was cool to see. I would like to go to the market, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah. If I do, I might even upload this into 2 parts rather than just 1. And I'm planning on releasing the testimony. As I mentioned, I had deleted the file last video on accident, and then I could recover it, but it would have taken forever, so I just deleted it. But thankfully, I still have the audio. So all I really need to do is just go to the area and film the ocean. But I was thinking about just making it a still image to help with my memory, because I don't have enough memory. We'll see how it goes. Might be able to still make it work. Yeah, it's just going to be rough sitting through 2 hours and re-editing and adding in like text, etc. Something I already did before, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, here we are. Let's see if we go straight. I've never been in this area before, so we're going on an adventure together. Nice house over here, honestly. There's sometimes you can find really nice houses as you're walking around, like the back roads, etc. Etc. But yeah, I don't want to give up on what God has blessed me with, even though right now it doesn't look like much is really moving in terms of like my channel, views, everything. That's not the reason why I'm doing it. I have to remember that I'm doing it for God and His will be done. So it doesn't matter. I'm just going to trust Him with my life and with everything else. Again, things aren't so easy, but if there's one thing I know is that God provides, and even when you don't expect Him to do something, that's usually when He does something. It's usually when He shows up and surprises you. So honestly, we never have any reasons to doubt or to be unbelieving. We're called to have faith and have a believing heart. We're going to take a right and see if this leads me anywhere. Got some chicken. Here we go. This is a calendaria. So that's basically where, sorry, camera's flipping all around, kind of out of control. But that's essentially where you go to get like really cheap food. About like one order is about like $1. For me, as a big guy, I usually order like 2, which is enough. And that cost me about like $2. And it could be like meat, it could be vegetables. I really enjoy something called guinealing, which is, in Spain, I think it'd be something they called picadillo. But here it's just called guinealing. Ground beef, carrots, potatoes with tomato sauce, and sometimes they add raisins and some cheese. Uh, really depends, honestly. But it's pretty good. I would say one of the best dishes in Philippines. Man, is it a hot day today. I always pick the hottest days, it seems like. And once again, I should have went to the convenience store, but I didn't. And now I'm walking without water again. Man, oh well. We're on a journey. Morning. There we go. All right. Now this place is familiar. I think I know where I am right now. We went down. I think I'm going to go back where I was, perhaps. Yeah, I think I know where I am for once. It is cool though, going down those back roads. I don't know, but I think I see a church on the left. I think it's one of those churches. I don't know if I mentioned it. I might have mentioned it. It's a church here called Iglesia Ni Cristo, but it's essentially a Antichrist church because they do not teach that Christ is Lord, that He is God, and they lead people astray. But unfortunately, this church has many different locations, like all over the Philippines. Like when I've traveled up north, you could see them almost in like every little town, every city. So it's a shame. But yeah, that's a big problem here in Philippines, the religion, and not only religion, but in general, like there's a lot of sins that are pretty dominant here. For example, witchcraft and lust. A lot of people, like in the small villages, they usually get involved in some form of witchcraft or some kind of cult. In my wife's case, her family is involved in witchcraft and like sacrificing of animals. And it's just not a good situation. It's still something that I pray God deals with. But yeah, that's a testimony. That's another story I can tell at another day, another time. Again, this is more spontaneous. I guess I would just share, as I was saying, my whole situation in general hasn't been the best. And I feel like the warfare and everything has been ramping up. And temptations and just the anger, the frustration, I backslid again back into pornography and masturbation again. And I've since repented. Even this morning, actually, before I started recording, I was actually dry heaving. I was reading the Bible, the book of Psalms, and it was kind of weird, but no, I'm grateful. It was just a weird circumstance, like for me to start dry heaving. Thankfully, I was able to get into the bathroom and have some privacy. But I thank God for that. Like He delivers even when you don't expect it, even when you're not like in a situation where you're quite prepared. So I mean, yeah, I think I'm right back where I was earlier, right before I think the park. This is where we're going out of. But yeah, there's been a lot of discouragement, a lot of sort of hopelessness. For a while, I was kind of depressed, to be honest. Like I just wanted to lay down and not do anything. Even with work, I was forcing myself to get out of bed and to work and prevent myself from, just wallowing in sorrow. But yeah, the enemy wants me to self-sabotage. The enemy wants me to be upset and mad and to give up. And that's what they do. They still kill and destroy. Steal, kill, and destroy. That's their whole purpose, their whole goal. And they want to steal away your blessings. They want to take away your life. They want to ruin your life. And they want you to turn away from God. Like that's their main goal, just to separate you. They can't physically separate you from God. They can't separate you, but they try to get you to separate yourself from God. For God is faithful and He keeps His saints and He doesn't give up on us. Even when we feel like giving up on ourselves, He's there to pick us up and we just have to call out on His name and he's there to take all the problems, all of the sin, all of the everything in his hands. Show you here some storefronts, laundromats. Actually, when I first moved to Philippines, you could not find laundromats. You would have to do laundry yourself, like old school laundry machines. Sorry, I just switched hands. So yeah, you'd have to use like old school laundry machines, and I'm glad that now there are laundromats that you can go to that make things a lot easier. Oh wait a minute, where am I? I think I know where I am, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I'm getting lost. Wait, what? Okay, I'm basically back out where I came from. I didn't know that it all loops around. So I'm basically out where I started the video, except I was on the other side of the road. Yeah, you got people looking at it. Oh man, I gotta get used to this. I'm not used to like being glared at, and yeah. Hopefully I wasn't in the way of the road or anything like a fool. Hello. Is this chaotic? I don't know why. I guess because I'm a foreigner, like they look at you and it's just like, oh, hey, Joe. Because I know that there's other Filipinos that do this, that vlog, go around and record, etc., show their faces. But again, this is not entirely the whole focus. Like, yes, this is a vlog, but I want it to be a place of, glorifying God and just sort of like I guess like a journal, diary, or whatever. I mean, I want it to be whatever God wants it to be. So I want him to just be the focus. Okay, here we are. Again, this is an area where taxis park and wait for customers. As you can see, it is getting more and more, sorry, more and more populated as time passes. This is why I prefer recording in the mornings, because otherwise it's a bloodbath. No, it just gets too crowded and awkward to really record things, especially if there's a lot of interruptions every couple of minutes, like the Hey Joe, etc., all the gawking, the glances, etc. I could do without it. So yeah, I think I'll go to the 7-Eleven and take a pause, get something to drink, and then I'll be back and I'll just share more about like how things have been. But yeah, God is faithful and he is good, and I know that he will provide and he will help me with this channel to grow it, to build it, and I'll just keep investing and doing what I can where I can. So far I've done all I really can do, and it's really in his hands, this whole channel, my life in general, like everything is in his hands. So all I can do is just surrender and have faith and hope and trust in him, because if I don't, then where will that lead me? I've already gone through that sort of period where I was just completely just doubting, and I don't want that anymore. I'd like to trust in him, and I choose to trust him. I choose life, and I speak life over myself, over any of you that are watching. I speak life over you in Jesus' name, and I just have great blessings for you. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take a pause. We're here at the 7-Eleven. I got to be careful recording there because there's a lot of mirrors, so see you in a bit. All right, yeah. I thankfully got some, not water, but some Ion, which is actually my favorite brand. It's cool, and it's sugar-free, so it's easy to drink. Sort of like Pocari Sweats, but I'd say more mild, maybe. Pretty enjoyable, and it quenches the thirst. All right, I'm back. I just drank the rest of the Ion that I mentioned. Product placement. No. Pretty good. I feel better now, more refreshed. I actually talked with somebody off camera, like somebody had came and started speaking to me in English, asking me where I was from. Pretty nice conversation. That was a good interaction, I would say. Very friendly. But that's in general. Like, to be honest, even though you see a lot of the Hey Joes and things that aren't really the best, like, people in general in Philippines are very, very friendly people. Even watched a video not too long ago where they were doing like a, I guess you could say like a survey, interviewing people and asking them like, oh, which countries have like the friendliest people? And I think Philippines was at the top, which is honestly no surprise because people here are very friendly and caring, and they are very patriotic about their country. They love their country, and honestly, that's good to see because in America we are the opposite. A lot of people have become sort of anti-America despite staying in America, which for me just doesn't add up. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's your country, you were born there, you've been benefited greatly by being born in America, and yet you treat it like it's something that you can just crush under your feet, like it doesn't matter. But honestly, I'm grateful that I was born in the US and not in any other third world country, because we have no idea like what life really is like for a good majority of people. We're quite spoiled, honestly. All of us that live in first world countries, myself included. But yeah, quite the nice interaction. But as I was saying, like, things have been tough. Warfare has been ramping up, and I just want to serve God. I want to do right by Him, and the enemy wants me to self-sabotage and basically destroy myself, destroy my life, and to give up. They were even trying to get me irritated with my wife. Uh, Nothing new. I'm going to see if I can cross. I'm going to cross now. Yeah, here we go. Okay, managed to make it. Here we are. Now, I am not entirely sure, but I think I'll try recording inside the local supermarket, making my way down. Yeah, this is, I guess, more of just a vlog in general. Get to see what it's like. Jewelry store over the side. Yeah, try to enter in. Show you guys what it's like. Morning. Had to show them my bag. Usually when you enter a store, you've got to show security your bag, and usually they've got like 12 gauge, etc. Like, they're well equipped. Yeah, here we are. This is Toril. Oh, I forget the name of the store. Grocerama. We're here in Grocerama. I'll just go through. I'll just show you guys what it's like having like a first-hand experience, like going into a local grocery store. Yeah, I've been here and I've shopped here a couple times. Yeah, you can see here you got supermarts, Sunscore Supermart. Let's see if I can enter in. I think I should be. I don't have any bags or anything. So I'm going to enter in and show you what it's like. The first-hand experience. Here we go. POV shopping with a giant. We're going to find some, I don't know, I think I need to buy something actually. So I think I'm going to try to get something here while I'm here. I hope you guys can hear me. If not, I can do audio over this and see. Oh, I'm a little bit, I have to be careful because the mirrors. Let's go take it right over here. Yeah, I don't know because yesterday I went shopping, but there were some things that I missed. Let's see if I can find. I know that I need water. Baby wipes. I need some baby wipes. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not going to be baby wipes here. I think I actually maybe here. Let's see. Okay, we got the soap, some sachets, and some alcohol here. Yeah, I don't know. We've got alcohol. I'm trying to look for baby wipes. No, I don't think I'll find it here. It's just more healthcare products. Okay, no. Let's see. Yeah, this is completely out of my comfort zone. Uh, yeah, no, this is laundry detergent, etc. Tide. Uh, it's a good thing I didn't have any coffee earlier, because if I did, I'd probably be needing one of these diapers. No, I'm just joking. Uh, right now, I'm going on a empty stomach. I haven't had any breakfast yet. Now there's some soap, baby wipes. I don't see any. I think it'll probably be at the front. So yeah, I might stop recording. I'll just show you what it's like. This is the line. This is what it looks like. Toothpaste, etc. Yeah, I don't see any baby wipes. What am I missing? Might have passed by it maybe earlier. Oh, some crackers, biscuits. All right, I think I'll stop right now and see if I can add any more later on. All right, see ya. I'm back. I just got out of the shop. I decided to buy another drink while I was there. Well, I stood in line for quite a bit just for one drink, but that's all right. We're back out like where we came from earlier. There's 2 exits. I took the easy exit out so I don't have to go through the whole store again. This is still something to get used to. Here we go. We've got ukai, like I mentioned. Quite cheap usually, if you're lucky. Usually it's like 20 pesos, 30, etc. But yeah, no. Again, this is just more of a spontaneous thing, and me putting my foot back into the arena, I guess, so to speak, to just keep going despite everything that's been going on with me as of late. It's just tough, but I'm glad to have the stabilizer. This is also me experimenting with the stabilizer and getting used to how it works, and just filming with it. It looks a lot better already. Like, I don't see as much shakiness as I saw before, so I'm kind of glad with this. Although it's, again, some difficulties. I'm thankful that I was able to find out a way, and I'm just waiting for God to move. I'm waiting on Him to do what only He can do, like to pour out His miracles. And we'll see. I'm gonna cross the road, and I think this is about it. And I might add in like the cooking that I mentioned earlier, just for some variety's sake, just to show you what I was talking about. Or I might make a separate video. Like this week, I might even upload more than I was originally planning. And my testimony, I'll try to figure out what I'll do with that. So, yeah, it'll be nice. Thanks for watching. God bless you guys. And yeah, I might add more, might not. We'll see. Like, subscribe, share, etc. God bless.